Monkeypox. No, really, it's time for a monkeypox video. I wanted to discuss a point of view I have on this situation. Especially since I've been dreaming of parasites and worms, these can mean epidemics. Some interpretations said that they can show a breakthrough or increase of evil. I used multiple Christian sites, one being Evangelist Joshua, to find the interpretation. Either way, this is not a good thing that is coming. So back in January, a woman was bitten by monkeys that escaped from the transport they were on after it crashed. These monkeys were en route to a CDC quarantine facility. There were about 100 of these monkeys. This is an important note as there are many tests being conducted on this breed of monkey. One they were testing for was aerosol transmission of the pox in this very breed of monkey that escaped. I fail to see the benefit of this being made into the next pandemic. However, how many of us saw the benefit of Rona? The woman originally claimed to have symptoms of the Rona on her Facebook post. She was later treated for rabies. Now hold on, this is my point. This may be seen as a precautionary thing, but I believe the lovely scientist knew exactly what to treat for and passed that information on. I am not completely sure, but what if the monkeypox we see is also modified to have inserts of rabies? Far-fetched, maybe not so much. Remember, inserts found in a certain air diseases Rona from the autoimmune deficiency associated illness. Before it becomes the local heresy to stat this cynomolgus macaques are used for research of many diseases, one including the pox. The woman Mrs. Fallon was quoted in an article by NY Post. I was close to the monkeys, I touched the crates, I walked through their feces, so I was very close. So I called to inquire, was I safe? Fallon said. Fallon opted to go to the hospital because she had an open cut on her hand and started developing pink eye symptoms, which she feared may have been linked to the monkeys. She was given an initial dose of the rabies vaccine and has to take antiviral medication for the next 2 weeks. Back to the video. Some of the symptoms of rabies are as listed: pain areas in the muscles, whole body, dizziness, fatigue, fever, loss of appetite or malaise. Psychological, delirium, fear or hallucination. Muscular, muscle spasms or paralysis with weak muscles. Sensory, pins and needles or sensitivity to light. Behavioral, aggression or irritability. Gastrointestinal, nausea or vomiting. Also common, anxiety, brain death, coma, difficulty swallowing, dilated pupil, drooling, excess salivation, headache, mental confusion, seizures or stiff neck. Scary, right? But don't be. This is merely about knowledge. Jesus protects. We can only hope that the pox will be a short-lived test and not the next Rona, but we should be aware of the wiles of the devil. I see a lot of misinformation about it being related to sex, but I believe this has nothing to do with that. Keep in mind that certain modifications have probably been made. The pox is traditionally characterized as being used by multiple transmission routes. Close contact with bodily fluids, such as saliva from coughing. The problem is that this is a orthopox virus according to the NYC health authorities, so this is no longer the monkeypox. As I said before, this is a new breed of virus, modified, vicious, unforgiving. Will we see a rage virus? Only time will tell, but be alert and pray. That is all we can do. Revelation 6:8 I looked, and there before me was a pale horse. Its rider was named Death, and Hades was following close behind him. They were given power over a fourth of the earth to kill by sword, famine and plague, and by the wild beasts of the earth. Seal 5 is next.